Welcome to the class. Today's class is called Penguin Walk, and it was inspired by a walk that I went on a couple of days ago. Here in Calgary, it's been quite cold for quite some time, and it doesn't look like it's going to get any better anytime soon. But 2 days ago, there was a day that was anomalous, and the temperature came to about -2 degrees Celsius. So my family decided to go for a walk, get some fresh air, and my in-laws decided to come with us. And we went to a park and we're walking on a trail or on a pathway, but because we had a lot of snow and a lot of cold temperatures, the pathway was still quite icy. And whenever we came to a part of the pathway that was particularly icy, my mother-in-law would get really scared and grab my father-in-law and wouldn't let him go until we walked past that part because she was afraid to slip and fall on the ice. So I was trying to give her a few tips and few pointers to how she can adjust her walk so that she feels more secure and safe on the ice. So a few things that I told her about is to come to neutral pelvis, or find that neutral pelvis, try to stack her upper body in one line, so head over the shoulders, over the hips. Use the core, so have a slight engagement in the core at every moment so that even if she was to slip, the core is more ready to catch her and then she wouldn't fall. And finally, you probably heard of the penguin walk that's recommended when walking on icy surface. And the idea is that you, each step you make, you transfer all of your weight on that foot, and then you move over to the other foot. So feeling your weight, or feeling yourself supported by that standing foot at every step. And finally, they recommend not to keep your hands in the pockets, but rather have them by the sides like penguins, so that's easier to balance if you were to slip. So that's what inspired this class. This class is designed to work on all of those things. So integrating the core, waking it up to support us throughout the class. A little bit we'll work on hip flexion so that those steps are nice and easier to do. And then feeling the weight shift from foot to foot and being able to support yourself fully and distributing the weight throughout the standing foot at every moment. So if you live somewhere where it's icy, I hope you appreciate this class, and I hope it prepares you and or gives you some things to think about when you're out there walking on the ice. So let's get started. I will use a block for the reset for the abs and the bridge. So if you have one, I suggest you use it as well. If you don't have a block, don't worry about it. You can do everything without it. We'll start down on our backs. So place the back of your head, your shoulder blades, your sacrum on the floor, feet are about hip width apart, and then place the block on either the skinniest or the medium way in between the thighs. Start squeezing the blocks, engaging those inner legs. Inhale, and then with an exhale, we're going to push into our feet and use the glutes to lift our hips up. Nice slow bridge here, lengthening the tailbone towards the feet, finding that neutral pelvis, and right away start engaging those deep core muscles here. Now lift the right arm up, flip the palm up towards the ceiling. We're going to add a wrist stretch. And you can stay here or you can start adding little pulses with your hips. So moving the hips up and down, 1 or 2 inches. Just waking up, warming up those glute muscles, glute maximus. We will also work on the outer hip muscles, so glute medius. They're also important when we're walking. Good. Let's switch the stretch of the wrist. So turn the left palm up and then pull down with your right hand. Pull your left fingers down. Keep squeezing the block. Make sure those deep core muscles are engaged, and make sure you're using your glutes to move the hips and not your hamstrings. A couple more breaths. Good. And then you can stop the pulses, bring the arms down by your sides, and then we'll lower the spine, segmentally. So lower your upper back, your middle back, and your lower back. So hopefully you're feeling your glutes a little bit more now. And we'll do one set of abs. So bring the hands behind the neck, interlace the fingers out, point the elbows up, and then lift the legs up. So they don't have to be fully straight. You can have a bend in your knee. Squeeze the block here as well. Inhale. Exhale, lift the head and the shoulders off the floor. Pull the belly down, rest the head into your hands. Inhale and lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale and lower. Adding on, exhale to lift. Move the legs about 2 inches away from you. Bring them back over the hips. Inhale and lower. One more time like that. Exhale to lift. Move the legs away. Keep pushing the sacrum down. Bring them back to center. Inhale and lower. Adding on, exhale to lift. Move the legs away and then move them over towards the left. So leaning them to the left. Your obliques are going to fire up here. Bring them back to center, back over the hips. Inhale and lower. Exhale to lift. Move the legs away and then lean them to the right. Back to center, back over the hips. Inhale and lower. One last change. Exhale to lift. Move the legs away. Lean them to the left. Then bring them through center. Lean them over towards the right. Back to center, back over the hips. Inhale and lower. Last side. Exhale to lift. Move the legs away. Lean them to the right. Back to center, over to the left. Back to center, back over the hips. Inhale and lower. Move the block away. Now your core should be talking to you. It's nice and ready to take us through the class. So make your way up, either by rocking up or rolling to the side, and then pushing yourself up. We'll go into a dolphin. So your elbows will come down. You can either keep the palms down in line with the elbows, or you can interlace the fingers. Tuck the toes under, relax the neck, push the forearms into the floor, and then lift the hips up. Good. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Now we're going to abduct the leg over towards the left, bring it back to center. 3 more. Open to the left and center, so waking up those outer hip muscles. To the left and center. Last one. Move the leg to the left and bring it back to center. Lower the foot down. Switching sides, lift the right leg up. And then move it over to the right, abducting, hip abduction to the right and center. 3 more. 2. And last one. Bring the right foot down, knees come nice and wide. For extended child's pose, bring the hips on top of the heels. And the option is to flip the palms up. Or you can keep them facing the floor. Giving the shoulders a little bit of a break. And then we're going to turn the palms back down towards the floor, lift the forehead up, spread the fingers nice and wide. Knees come under the hips, tuck the toes under, push yourself up into down dog. You can pedal the feet here a couple of times. Keep lifting under the shoulder, armpits. Lift the chest up. Feel that core pulling towards the middle of your body. And then start making little steps towards your hands. So like as if you're carefully walking on the ice. Little tiny steps. Bend the knees whenever you need to. And come into forward fold. Hands will come to the waist, elbows point up. Engage the core. Inhale, push the feet into the floor to lift you up. Good. sequence 1. Inhale, lift the arms forward and up. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Hands come to the floor, step the right foot back. Lower the knee, nod the toes, inhale, lift up. Arms reach forward and up. Right glute is engaged. Bring the left hand behind your back. Make sure that the right glute is on. And then reach even more up with your right fingers. Good. Exhale, bring the hand right under the shoulder. Lift the right knee up. Exhale, twist to the left. Twisted crescent option is to lift the left arm up. Good. Next exhale, modified side plank. Lower the right knee down. Extend the left leg towards the back of the mat. We're going to reach the left arm forward and lift the left leg up. Inhale, lift the leg 1 more inch higher. Exhale, bring knee to elbow in front of you. And again, extend the arm and the leg. Inhale, lift the leg up. Exhale, knee to elbow. 2 more. Extend, lift the leg up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Last one, extend, lift the leg up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Extend the arm and the leg, and then place your hand and your foot onto the floor and step back into a plank. Knees can be up or down. Lift the throat up. Nice, strong body, integrated core. And next exhale will lift you into down dog. You can walk the feet in a little bit if it feels like your down dog is too long. Inhale, lift the left leg up. And like we did in dolphin, we're going to abduct the leg. So move it to the left. Bring it back to center. 3 more. Move it to the left. Center. 2 more. Last one. One more time, move the leg to the left. And then wide step. Bring the foot towards the outside of the left hand. Stay there for a breath. Maybe start rocking forward and back a little bit, opening the hips a bit more. And then we'll step the right foot wide to the outside of the right hand. Bring your elbows right above your knees. Bring the hands into a prayer, and we'll do a few cats and cows here. So inhale to open across the chest, but don't pop the ribs forward. Exhale, round the upper back. You can drop the chin towards the chest. And again, inhale to open. Exhale to round. 1 more. Inhale, open across the chest. Exhale to round. Come back to center. Bring the hands to the floor. Heel toe your feet till they're about hip width apart. Hands hum to the waist. And inhale, rise up. Second side. Inhale, arms come forward and up. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Step the left foot back, lower the knee but not the toes. Inhale, lift up, arms come forward and up. This time, right hand will come to your low back. Touch your left glute, make sure it's working. And then reach the left fingertips even higher. Good. Exhale, left hand under the left shoulder. Lift the left knee, and then open the chest to the right. Twisted crescent on the other side. Maybe you lift the right arm up. You can drop the head. Good. And then lower the left knee down. Modified side plank. Extend the right leg towards the back of the mat. We're going to reach the right arm over the ear, lift the right leg up. Inhale, lift the leg 1 more inch. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend, lift the leg up. Exhale, knee to elbow. 2 more. Extend, lift, knee to elbow. Last one. Extend, lift the leg up, knee to elbow. This time we'll extend. Bring the hand and the foot down. 1 more time, stepping back into a plank. You can always place the knees down. Strong body here. And exhale, push back into down dog. Walk the feet in if you'd like. And then lift the right leg up. Let's abduct it to the right. And back to center. 3 more. abduction, and center. 2 more. Last one. And center. Let's bring the leg to the right. Wide step until the foot comes close to the outside of the right hand. And then stay there, or maybe add a little rock on the ball of the left foot. Go forward and back. That helps with practicing how to push off of the ball of the foot when you're walking as well. And then we'll step that left foot to the outside of the left hand. Bring the hands on top of the thighs, hands into a prayer. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale to round. Inhale, open. And round. One more, open. And round. Come to neutral, hands come to the floor, heel toe the feet in. Hands to the waist, inhale, rise up. Tadasana, sun salutation 1. Inhale, arms, or A, arms come forward and up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, hands under the shoulders, step or lightly hop into a plank. Inhale, exhale, lower all the way or halfway down for chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, come into down dog. We're going to start the second sequence right from here. Inhale, left leg lifts up, 3-legged dog. Bring the knee to chest and then step the foot in between the hands. Lift up for high lunge, neutral pelvis. So remember, for proper walking, we want to make sure that the head is above the shoulders, above the hips, and the pelvis is nice and neutral. And then we'll reach the arms forward and up. Now we'll go into pendulum swings. So push off of the ball of the right foot. Bring the weight onto the left foot, slide the right foot forward, and bring the leg up, and then step back for high lunge. We'll do that a few more times. Slide the foot forward, bring it up, and back. And again, forward and back. So sometimes we feel like it's safer to just drag our feet on the ice. That's kind of what we're doing here. We're dragging the right foot forward. So 2 more. Last one, we're going to bring the leg forward and then catch your knee with the left hand. Right hand will come to your low back. Inhale to find length. Exhale, twist to the right. And then maybe you extend the right arm as well. Good. And then keep turning to the right to face the side of the mat. Bend into your left knee. Place the side lunge here. Place the right hand down. Push off of the left foot to bring the weight on top of the right foot and bring the left knee in. And again, step wide, side lunge, touch down, and then bring the knee in. Let's do that 2 more times. So practicing shifting the weight from one foot to the other. Last one, side lunge, bring the left knee in. Step the left leg behind the right. Reach the left arm up and exhale, side bend to the right. Good, inhale, come to center. We'll bend the knees for curtsy. So bend the knees, hinge at the hips, and we'll add a little bit of a twist. So left elbow comes above the right knee, hands in the prayer, you're opening the chest to the right. Good. Release the hands to the floor. Keep walking them towards the back of the mat, and we're going to come into this cross-legged forward fold. Knees can be bent. Keep the hands on the floor, either palms down or on the fingertips. And then add a little bit of a movement in your thoracic spine. Try to move your ribs side to side. And then walk the hands towards the left, come on the balls of the feet as you pivot around. And you're facing the front of the mat. Bring the feet about hip width apart, hands to the waist. Inhale, lift up. Now we're going to reach the arms towards the floor, like penguins. Bring the weight into the left foot and slide the right foot forward and right. So stepping, walking towards the front of the mat, but really sliding the feet as you're doing it. So one foot and then the other. Then you're going to step the left foot down when you reach the front of the mat. And we'll go back. So right foot steps back, left foot steps back, right foot, and left foot. This time we'll lift the right knee up, open the knee to the right, step the foot down. The weight shifts onto that right foot, lift the left knee up, open the knee to the left, step the foot down. Weight shifts on top of the left foot. Bring the right knee in, open, step it down, in, open, step the left foot down. Last one, bring the right knee in, open, and step the foot. So this is wide Tadasana here. We'll just heel toe the feet and come into Tadasana, second side. Starting with Sun Salutation A, so inhale, lift, arms lift forward and up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, hands to the floor, step or float back into a plank. Inhale here, exhale, lower all the way or halfway down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bring the knee towards the chest, step the foot in between the hands, and inhale, lift up for high lunge. Soften the back knee. Inhale, arms reach forward and up. Good. Nice long torso. Head over the shoulders, over the hips, neutral pelvis. And let's do those pendulum swings. So slide the left foot forward and then step it back. And again, slide, lift it forward, step it back. A few more. Let's do 3 more. 2. Last one, bring the leg forward, catch the left knee with the right hand. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, twist to the left. And maybe you extend the left arm towards the back. Good. Keep turning towards the left to face the long edge of the mat. Bend into right knee, left hand touches the floor. Push off of the right foot, lift the left knee up. Sorry, right knee up. Wide stand to the right, touch the left hand down, lift the right knee in. Step to the right, side lunge, and in. Last one, stepping to the right, side lunge. Bring the knee in. Right leg comes behind the left, lift the right arm up, inhale, exhale, side bend to the left. Good. Inhale, come to center. Come onto a ball of the right foot, bend the knees, bend the hips, and then we'll bring the right elbow right above the left knee and twist to the left. Curtsy with a twist here. The hands will come to the floor. Keep walking to the left. So you're facing the back of the mat, crossed legs here. And again, let's move the ribs side to side, mobilizing the thoracic spine. Good. Now pivot to the right. So walk the hands, come onto balls of the feet, and face the front of the mat. Feet are hip width apart. Bring the hands to the waist and rise up. Releasing the hands by the sides. This time the weight will shift into the right foot. Slide the left foot forward and over to the left. Bring the weight onto the left foot. Slide the right forward to the right. Weight in the right foot. Slide and over. Step on the left. Step on the right. And bring the left foot forward, and then we'll go backwards. So left foot steps back, and then the right, and then the left. The right. So the weight is on the right foot. Lift the left knee in. Open the knee to the left. Step it down. Bring the right knee in. Open it to the right. Step it down. Left knee comes in. Open. Step. Right knee in. open, step. Last one, left knee comes in, open, step, wide Tadasana, heel toe the feet, and come to Tadasana. Good. And now we'll put all of this together into a stream. You can grab a sip of water and then we'll go into our stream. Okay, whenever you're ready, let's start. Inhale, lift the arms forward and up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, hands come to the floor. Step the right foot back, lower the knee, but not the toes. We'll come into a 90-90 lunge, but right away bring your left hand behind the back. Right hand will come behind your head. So this helps, this modified Gomukhasana arm position helps to feel where your head is in space in relation to your sacrum. You want them to be in one line so that you are more sturdy when you're walking. Inhale here. Exhale, we'll twist to the left like this. So just really rotating around the axis of our spine. Bring the right elbow right above the left knee. Bring the hands into a prayer. And an option is to lift the right knee up. So for twisted extended side angle. You can stay here, or a little bit more challenge is to lift the right foot off the floor and balance on the left foot. Place the right foot down, right hand comes under the shoulder, full side plank. So stacking the feet, the hips, pulling the right shoulder blades towards the back ribs. Lift the top foot up, step it behind you for reverse table. So both knees are bent, lift the hips up, and open the chest. This is an option. You can stay in your side plank. Good. Exhale, come back around, and we'll go straight into down dog. This time in down dog, we're going to step the left foot behind the left wrist, and then right behind the right. Step the left foot back, right foot back, down dog. And again, left foot forward, right foot forward, left foot back, right foot back. Keep going. So you can continue stepping, or you can add little gentle, light hops. So hop forward, step it back. Hop forward, step it back. Or continue stepping forward and back. 2 more. And last time, stay forward. Heel toe the feet until they're about hip width apart. Inhale, lift up for Utkatasana, chair pose. The weight shifts into the left foot, step the right foot back, high lunge. Right hand will stay up, left hand comes onto your low back. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, side bend to the left. We'll skip the pendulum swing. So inhale, come up. Exhale, push off of the right foot, bring the right knee in for that standing twist. You can also grab your foot. Try to keep standing upright. Maybe even straighten the leg. My hamstring's still injured, so I'm going to keep the knee bent, but you have the option to add that hamstring stretch. Good. Let's turn towards the long edge of the mat. For side lunges, this time we'll make them more active. So touch one hand down and then hop to the other side. So going side to side, hips go back every time you bend the knees. And the opposite hand from the bent knee touches down. A little bit, adding a little plyo here. Bringing the heart rate up. A couple more. Next time your right knee bends, stay there. Bring both hands down, walk them all the way around. You're going to bring the left knee on the floor and come into the seated twist leg position. So your right knee is up, left knee is down. You can always, it's kind of like this, and you can always straighten the bottom leg. And just bring the hands by your sides. We'll do some circles with the torso. Switch the direction of the circle. And then come back to neutral. Walk the hands to the left, so you're facing the back of the mat. Your right foot is down. Standing splits or standing L, lift the left leg up. See if you can bring the weight a little bit more into your hands. Good, and then step the left foot down behind the right. Again, cross-legged forward fold. And this time we'll just stay here for 2 breaths. You can relax the neck if you want. Walk the hands over to the left. Pivot around on the balls of the feet. Hands come to the waist. Inhale, lift up. We'll do our penguin walk, but change it a bit. So extend the arms by your sides. Weight comes onto the left foot. Lift the right knee up. And now move into warrior 3 or airplane. So the right leg reaches back, can bend the left knee. Inhale, bring the knee back, forward, and step the right foot to the right. Left knee comes in, come back into the airplane. Lift up. Left knee moves towards the left foot steps. Right knee comes in, airplane. Bring it forward, move the knee to the right, step the foot down. Last one, left knee comes in, airplane. Bring it back, move the knee to the left, wide-legged Tadasana, heel toe the feet. Come to Tadasana, second side. Inhale, arms come forward and up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, hands come to the floor. Step the left foot back, lower the knee but not the toes. Lift up into 90-90 lunge. Right hand comes behind the back, left hand behind your head. Finding that alignment, the head, shoulders, and the hips. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, twist to the right. Then bring your left elbow right above the right knee, hands into prayer. And the option is to lift the left knee off the floor. Now you can stay here or challenge your balance by maybe lifting the left foot off the ground as well. Step the left foot down, Vashisthasana, side plank. On the left, stacking your feet, your hips. You can lift the right arm up. Lift the right foot. Bend the knee, step it back. Option to come into reverse tabletop. Hips are lifting, use your glutes. And exhale, come all the way around into a down dog. And let's do those frog walks. So the right foot steps behind the right wrist, and then the left, right foot steps back, and then the left down dog. Right forward, right back, left back. Keep with the walks, or you can move into little frog hops. Just make sure you lead with the right when you step back. Hop, right goes back, hop, or walks. 2 more. And this is the last one. When you come forward, stay there. Heel toe the feet to about hip width apart. Inhale, rise up, chair pose. Feel the weight evenly distributed between the feet. And then the weight shifts into the right foot, step back for high lunge. Right hand comes behind the back. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, come to center. Push off of the left foot. Catch the left knee with the right hand. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, twist. Maybe you grab the outside of the foot and straighten the leg. But make sure that you can keep standing upright. That's most important. And let's step the left foot back. Side lunges, so one hand touches And then you can add hops. You can also just stay in lunge side to side. But I find the hops are a little bit more fun. Just make sure those hips are moving back in space as you bend your knee. 2 more. And next time you bend your left knee, stay there. Both hands come to the floor. Keep walking them towards the back of the mat. Bring the right knee down and come to face the other long edge of the mat. The seated twist position here. Hands come to the floor. And again, let's do some torso circles. Go into one direction. And then the other. Good, come back to center, turn towards the back of the mat, hands come down, left foot is down, lift the right leg up. The weight shifts a little bit more into your hands, chest is nice and open. Lift the throat up. That right glute is working. And then we'll step the right leg behind the left. You can come onto the tips of the fingers. Cross-legged forward fold. Lift the heels, walk the hands to the right, and pivot around. So feet are about hip width apart, hands come to the waist, inhale, lift up. Last little bit of the flow, the weight shifts into the right foot. Feel secure there, lift the left knee up, arms reach down like a penguin, and then move into airplane. So left leg goes back, bring the left knee in, move it to the left, step it down. Right knee comes in. Airplane. Bring it back to center. Move it to the right. Right foot steps down. Transfer the weight on the right foot. Lift the left knee in. Airplane. Knee in. Open to the left. Step the left foot forward. Last one, right knee comes in. Airplane. Right knee comes in, open, and step. You can bring the feet on a diagonal, hands to the heart center, and come down into squat. If you start noticing your heels are starting to lift, just stay there. You can bring the hands on the thighs, or maybe you can make your way all the way down. Good. If you're higher up, bring your hands to the floor, maybe even behind you, so you can easily come down onto the ground. And we'll come all the way onto our backs for a cool down. We'll go into a figure 4 stretch. But today we're going to try not to use our arms. So your right foot will stay on the floor. Lift the left knee up, open the knee to the left, and then cross your ankle right above the right knee. Maybe this is enough for you, or maybe if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can lift the right foot off the floor. Keep opening the left knee to the left, but don't use your arms. So really keeping this active still. When we use our arms, we tend to pull more, making the stretch a little bit more passive. Good. One more breath. Place the foot down, right foot down, and then we'll bring the knees over to the left. You can keep the legs as they are. Maybe you extend the arms, and you can also turn the head to the right if your neck is okay with that. Stretching the outer right hip a little bit more. Good. Bring the knees back to center, uncross the legs. And then we'll cross the right ankle right above the left knee, open the right knee to the side. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you lift the left foot off the floor. Just trying to feel both hips evenly pushing into the floor, so don't lean to either side. And then actively open the right knee or push it to the front without using your arms. Good. Place the left foot down. And exhale, knees come over to the right. Maybe you turn your head to the left. Try to keep the ribs from popping up. Bring the knees back to center. Uncross the legs and come into Shavasana. Let's take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Melt your body into the floor and take as much time here as you need to or as you want to today. Feel free to pause the video and stay here longer. But if you need to go, if you're ready to go, then start moving your feet and your fingers. Extend the arms over the head. Bend the knees. And roll to your right side. Use your left hand to push you up. And come to a seated position. We'll close the class with 2 more deep cleansing breaths. So inhale through your nose. And exhale, sigh it out. One more time, inhale. Bring your hands to the heart center. Lower the chin to chest. Open the eyes. And raise your head. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found this class useful, maybe even fun. And I hope you learn a few things that can help you when you find yourself on some icy surface. And maybe you'll just do some penguin walking. Have a great day and hope to see you soon. Namaste.